You're going to rest one turn. We'll come back to you. And you're going to move out through the sea and do that. Alright, we should be able to take this city next turn. And again, I don't think there's any way for India to take it. Seed both cities. Not enough. But out of curiosity... No, there's no way. I want... Oh, Brussels is in the list because Brussels is now your capital. Brussels is now her capital, so she can't, like, offer it up or anything. But yeah, we're going to have to go and take all this. And maybe keep it all. If you don't need the siege tower, sell it, costs you gold. That's a good point. Not only does it cost me gold, but I could get a whole bunch of gold from selling it, which is weird. I think you get way too much gold from disbanding units. It's kind of exploited, especially at Scythia, because you can actually spam out a bunch of units and then sell them instantly for gold, and you actually have a really good route for turning production into money. Unveiling of a new museum is drawing people to arts. Wait. Did I actually build the museum over here? Oh yeah, I did. Art museum. Cool. Make a sculpture. Ooh, creepy. Still have nowhere from the music. Okay, that's fine. You over here. You've got your lava all done. Excellent. Still no religion. That's fine. We can get more traders, and I think I'm going to go ahead and get started on that. That's going to be okay. Up over here. It's an excellent question. What are we going to build in Ostrakhan? I don't think it's as good of a place for an entertainment complex because of, you know, it's not going to be able to overlap as much. I could still build one city in the north here. Make sure there's no late game barbarian spawns, which would be incredibly annoying. I think I'm kind of inclined to do that. I could build a city probably over here. It'll get the fish, the copper. I suppose I could even build it a little further this way. 1, 2, 3. Because that gets me an extra forest, which isn't terrible. Yeah. I'm kind of inclined to do that. It's never going to be a great city, but it's not like it's Civ 5 where there's global unhappiness. So this city won't really penalize us. I think that's actually exactly what I'm going to do. It's exactly what I'm going to do. I may have to move a military unit up there, just make sure no barbarians spawn in the meantime. You do need a granary. But I also want to get medieval walls over here, because I'm paranoid about this area. I'm going to get medieval walls first, actually. We do have to build a harbor there. It's a great spot for a harbor. So, just out of curiosity. There you go. Get rid of the Great Admiral. Move you to there. Lovely. Alright, meanwhile, down here. Shoot the city. Shoot the city some more. How are we looking? Decisive victory. I'm going to get a little bit more decisive by shooting it one more time. Just in case. Yoink. Keep city. Rebuild a monument. Okay. Yeah, go ahead and embark over there. That's fine. You go and rest where you are. That's okay. You're in pretty good shape. And actually, you're in really good shape now as well, too. And yeah, let's go and dismantle the siege tower. And get a bunch of money. Which is crazy. But yeah, I have enough cannons that we don't need it. So, this elephant is going to actually kind of annoy me a little bit. On the other hand, he was giving -5 to this dude, which makes my life a little bit easier. So, maybe not so annoying. I wonder if I should advance in the city. I think I'm going to move to here, so I can move into the woods next time. The city can shoot me. I guess I'll move here. I think line of sight doesn't matter, though, because I'm in their borders, so... And I'm pretty sure the city ignores line of sight. Like, ignores obstacles. It's got indirect fire. At least it used to. And I'm pretty sure it still does. So we should be able to take Issyk, and then we're going to move up to Brussels. And then we'll consider piecing out and leaving her with one damn city. What's your world ranking now? Probably pretty good. Wow, it's even telling me about promotions they're giving people. I don't suppose we could do like a 1-for-1. No. I actually could use an extra amenity. I'm not sure if it's worth selling, basically selling one amenity for 3 gold per turn. But this would really improve us, because it would bring me down to 2 and 3 of those. Again, your cities that need amenities the most get prioritized for them. So I'd still have 2 silver, which means I could do 4 cities, I think, or 8 cities with that. Or maybe 6. Some people think it might only be 3 cities per luxury, but I thought it was 4. I think it's worth doing because I'm in such a bad amenity situation here. I take it. It's not like this hurts me that much. It actually helps me. It would just be nice if it were helping me more. Goddamn Indian elephants of doom. Holy shit, and they just keep coming! Yeah. Yeah, they're gonna be a handy ally. If someone declares war on me, I assume my ally defends me. Which means there's gonna be a carpet of elephants wherever. I missed a tip from Buzor. He says, hey Quill, it's about time for a little tip. Greetings from Brunswick in Germany. Braunschweig? Listen, I can't say your city name, I'm really sorry. And thank you for your great work. Always a pleasure to watch. Well, thank you very much, Buzor. And Lexian says, hello. Hello to you too. Gandhi, execute Order 66. Yeah, it just suddenly declares war on me. Oh, shit. I wonder if you can't... No, I can't declare war on Gandhi. It's literally not an option. So he must not be able to declare war on me while we have an alliance. That's good. Because, as far as I can tell, in a surprise war, you don't get kicked out of people's open borders anymore. Which I think could be good and bad, but is really appropriate for a surprise war. And there are appropriate penalties for this, for surprise war, so I think that's okay. No, we can go all the way up to Renaissance walls here. We can get the watermill. It doesn't give us more housing, although we're actually okay on housing. Lighthouse. You know what? Go and get the watermill. That's going to be okay. Do I want to even bother shooting this horseman? I'm not sure that I do. It may be worth resting that one bombard, though, but you can go up this way. That's going to be okay. This elephant remains kind of a pain in the ass, but if I go here, I'll be able to shoot next turn, so that's going to be okay. And then I'll have a melee unit away. You know what? No, I'm going to move aggressively with all my ranged units. Regardless. And then you're going to enter over here. So we should be in a good position to take that next turn. You know what? Go ahead and take the shot. We'll get the XP. It's fine. Oh, it didn't kill it, which is excellent, because it'll still waste a little bit of her time. Or his time. Okay, that's the second time where I go to do the click, but there's this thing that happens. Okay, any of the icons like this that float, if you let go of your mouse while you're over one, it doesn't actually let go of the mouse. It doesn't trigger it. And then when you sort of move somewhere else or try to do something, if you're not paying attention to the fact that it didn't take, then you can find yourself moving in a way that you didn't want. You have to make sure you let go not over the icon. I'm gonna get caught by that a lot because I'm not gonna notice that it didn't take. It's very stupid and shitty. It was especially obvious when I've got these little pins. You know, the pins that I use to set city locations, for example. And then I try to, like, move a settler over here, especially if I'm zoomed out, because it's so goddamn big, it doesn't take. So we gotta be a little bit more on our toes, which sucks. I guess you're going to be landing over here, and you'll be able to bombard Brussels, which is going to be fine. You can spend a turn healing. That's going to be okay. You can move up to over here. That's interesting, the embark in the city. So the city really is a great place to embark, disembark. I think the same thing is true of a harbor, actually, where it doesn't eat any of your movement to do that. You can rest a turn. That's going to be okay. And yes, we're working on liberating the people of Brussels, although we'll also conquer Issyk. Really? Oh, yeah. I was going to say, in all this time, you're building an apostle? No, you're faith-buying apostles. That's fine. That's kind of legit. Goddamn, India. And still more! The AI is whack. There's, like, priority issues, and they've clearly, because the AI is clearly a little bit on the weak side, they have substantially buffed the bonuses the AI gets at higher difficulties right now at release. I suspect that as the AI gets improved, those bonuses may get tweaked. But because they're kind of wonky priority, and the fact they get such a huge bonus to producing military units, you just end up with these ridiculous carpets. Could you imagine how much elephant poop there is in this area?
Let's get on our knees and pray. I don't know to whom. Is there a patron saint of ballistics yet?
Mythbusters. So we're in the industrial era. Our roads are going to be upgraded, which is quite swell. City-state quests. Construct a theater square. Yeah, things. I don't know. We'll check at some point. We're busy. Laventa declares war on things. It's probably just a lot more city-state stuff. It's Jerusalem declaring war on Thomas, actually, which is good for me, and Victoria. So they must have allied with India. So that's okay. Amenities. Yeah. Research. So let's finish printing. It's one turn away. We got a boost. I do want a harbor here, but I'm going to build a temple first, because then I can faith by the pagoda. Meanwhile, you're going to come here. This elephant is once again in my way. I'm going to start the bombard. I guess you can move here, and then you can move here. That'll work out okay. And... is there rainforest here? Ah, poop. So I can't shoot from here, and this dude's in my way. Well, just... so I won't be able to shoot here either. I'm going to have to get some position. All right, so this turn, just promote. That's going to be okay. Take the heal. You're going to... oh, apparently there's a trade route we can plunder here, so do that. Only 80 gold. I wonder what this determines how much gold you get. You're just going to come around here. That's going to be fine. You're going to come over this way. And there. And you're landing there, and you're going to start bombarding Brussels. You're pretty healthy, so you can move to there now. You're going to go and just tank in front of here, which is going to be fine. And I'll move in this direction. That's going to be okay. And you go ahead. I know you're not fully healed, but do that. Pyramids in Brussels. Because reasons. Generally okay, yes. I need more trade routes to get built. I mean, I'm building one in St. Petersburg, so that's fine. And maybe we'll start building one in Moscow, although... well, maybe. Probably. You can move there, and then end your turn. Okay. How we doing? Upgrade your crossbowmen? That's true. I refuse, because you will not give me Brussels because it's your capital. So whatever you have to offer is no good. That's true, I could do that. I have a lot of money. In one turn, I'm going to diplomatic service. What I'll probably do is swap out a conscription and pick, or maybe use one of my wildcard slots, actually, because conscription saves us a lot of money. I'll use one of my wildcard slots to take professional army so that I get a 50% discount on my upgrades. Not that my crossbowmen are in friendly territory anymore, but soon they'll be in friendly territory, i.e. currently Scythian territory. Former territory of Scythia. You've got a couple of, that's interesting. A couple of, what do you call them? Encampments in your borders here. Although, I suspect one of them belongs to Washington. We can attack Washington from the rear, and that'll flip the encampment to us, which will be handy.
In diplomacy, there are two kinds of problems, small ones and large ones. The small ones will go away by themselves, and the large ones you will not be able to do anything about.
Love that quote. Diplomatic service kicks in. We're not doing anything with that specifically right now, but yeah, I'm going to get rid of the invention wildcard policy, temporarily take in professional army, giving us a discount on upgrades. Because, yeah, we have field cannons, right? That's what we're all talking about, right? Field cannons, which is an upgrade to crossbows. Excellent. Oh, yeah, so choose research. We have discounts to a lot of things. I don't think we necessarily need any of these urgently right now. It would be nice to get steel, but we don't have to rush. Get the coal mine. What do we need to unlock? Coal, steam power. Build 2 shipyards. That's not actually that far away. We could pick up square rigging and actually pop out a couple of frigates to defend our borders. Oh, here's the shipyard. Here's where we actually produce the shipyards. Let's unlock this. That's going to be fine. We actually have a bank, even though we don't have banking because of one of our great people. There's the Potato Palace, actually. I do like myself the Potato Palace. I'm going to mass production into astronomy. You can go and repair your granary. That's going to be fine. You're going to come here, and actually, you could get promoted now to a field cannon. I guess you'll do that. Woot. Alright, meanwhile, bombard Brussels. Oh, that is some damage. You can sidestep over here. You're going to move to here and then shoot it once, which isn't going to do much at all. You know what? Maybe I should have just come back, upgraded you to a field cannon, then. Meanwhile, so over here you can't shoot, which annoys me to great levels. You can do that. You can go here, and then that'll end your turn because it's a marsh. You can go here. You'll pull back this way, then there. And you can go and shoot that. The elephant can't attack it or anything like that. Not that I'd be able to take it anyway. You can't attack because you don't have your full move. That's fine. This musket, there's really nothing for you to do. At all. What I think I'm going to do with this musket is actually pull way back into the depths of my territory. Maybe park myself over here, just in case there's a barbarian spawn. I still want to drop a city here as well. But yeah, also just defend our rear. We may have to march on Kuloba. It's possible she won't give me everything. And I kind of want everything. Because, obviously. But I don't really need you. So I think you might be a good candidate to, like, send back over here. I'm worried about Kazan. Now we can enter the ocean, which is nice. I'm worried a little bit about Kazan. So I'm going to send a unit back in this area, and we'll put a ranged unit inside of it as well later on. Whoa, okay. Well, first of all, I missed a tip from Born with a Controller. Excellent name, by the way. As a member of the Quill Sovereignty, I shall submit my birthday tribute. P.S. It's not my actual birthday. Keep it up, Quill. Loving it. Well, thank you very much, Born with a Controller. We'll have a very merry unbirthday to you. And we got a big freaking tip in from Citro. To admit defeat is to blaspheme against the Emperor. I feel like that's a reference that I should understand. And I'm sorry that I don't, or not catching it. Maybe it's something I've heard before. It's like, it's picking at the back of my brain. Thank you very much for that, Citro. That's really, really amazing. Holy cow. I like when you start for a few cities and end up claiming them all. Well, I said from the start, I mean, we have to have a path to the front of America. That's the truth. I could potentially not take Neapolis. I could just take the cities to the south. We have to liberate Brussels. And yeah, but it's right there. And I don't actually want this city. I'm okay to leave her alive, even though she's just going to be doing nothing but denouncing me for the rest of the game. Which is kind of going to annoy me. And she will resettle this area, but she'll never be a threat. So I can leave her there, assuming she's willing to give up everything here. Which is what counts. It is a Warhammer 40k, okay. I was wondering if it was like, is it that Emperor? We've got a builder over here who's repairing stuff. That must have been a repair action, because I only caught the sound, not the actual animation. Who would pillage that, I wonder? Anyway, it's my builder now, so that's good. Lingonberry Clown! Hey, thank you very much. Challenge, you should play a game where you can't start a war. Anyways, what kind of pets have you had? Well, we did play a game where we couldn't start a war when we were in the pre-release build. We played a pacifist Japan, where we couldn't start a war, and we always had to take a peace deal as soon as one was offered. That wasn't bad for us. We may have to do the same thing on Deity, actually. I mean, this is just Immortal, because I didn't realize at the time that the difficulty was so easy, but we may have to do something like that on Deity to give the AI a chance. We'll see. It'll be interesting to see if we can just out-tech and out-build the AI without starting wars. Because usually starting a war is how you resolve those problems. I would love the Forbidden City. Love, 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 love. Culture, wildcard policy slot, very good. The question is, what's our most productive city? It is technically Moscow right now, which is slightly more production than my capital. If I put them both on production focus, what does that look like, though? 30 versus 26. Yeah, but then St. Petersburg starts to shrink. 28 if I'm just like that. Okay. I do need to build more trade units, but I would love the Forbidden City. So we're going to go ahead and get that started. It's got to be adjacent to the capital on flat land. We're not really eating up a super valuable tile here. And we do get a bonus to Tundra because we're Russia, but we can't farm this tile or anything like that, so it's never going to be super duper strong. That is a potential spot for a district because there is an industrial zone here, and that would put a district between two others. But St. Petersburg next district will probably be a harbor anyway, so I think it's okay to do that. And the Forbidden City is a great wonder. And actually, where's our Lavra? Oh, it's down here. That's too bad, because it would get +1 faith from being adjacent to a world wonder. But, ain't gonna happen. Meanwhile, kaboom. Kaboom some more. More kaboom. Very little kaboom. Attack? Major victory, but not... Oh, hold on. One more kaboom. Decisive victory. Excellent. Yeah, we'll keep that city too. And we will start by... I'm actually going to start by building ancient walls here, because it's right on the border of America, and who knows what they might do. Apparently we finished the city quest. I wonder if it was conquer a city or own something that the city happens to have. Yoink. Boom. And I'm going to move on top of the farm and then attack. Move the field cannon to here eventually. Go here. And here, it is worth noting, you cannot plunder a world wonder. Go ahead and promote, it's fine. Trade route. Alright, we've already got one going to India. Do I want to mix it up? I mean, it does make things a little more dangerous, potentially. No, I think what's going to happen is I'm going to move you to Solokha. No. We're building a wonder in our capital. So I'm actually going to have a trade route, an internal trade route in our capital, so we get extra production. But specifically, it's going to make its way over to Solokha, which is going to give us +3 food and +3 production. That's not bad. And build a road all the way to the front line. I like that. Make sure we've got a good path. You're going to just scooch around this way. That's going to be fine. We got lots of money. We do have a lot of faith, but I'm about to start being able to faith buy some religious buildings. So we're going to hold off on that. Yeah, and it's only artsy-fartsy people that we could pick up, and that's fine. We're going to get them anyway, and they're really not a priority right now. I think Brussels falls next turn. Well, we only have one cannon. Oh, one bombard. We do actually have a field cannon. That's not quite the same. Addicted, thank you very much for the sub. Discount double check says, I think that's 26 elephants there. What's that sound? Oh, England switched to Merchant Republic. Well, maybe we'll be friends. No, we won't be friends. Oh, spy! An enemy spy in St. Petersburg succeeded in stealing the boost replaceable parts. So someone got a boost out of that. Oh, Barbarian Scout. Oh, there's an encampment right over there. All right. Boom. 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 Shoot. And I think we're just going to melee this a bunch. Oh, we do need one more. Can you attack this guy? Yes, and kill him. Good. Well, go ahead and do that then. And you can take Brussels. Liberate! Liberating a city provides a severe reduction to previously earned warmongering penalties. See? Although, in my heart of hearts, I do want to keep Brussels. Because it would be nice to own it. But no. We're going to liberate Brussels. Reducing our warmonger penalty. Booyah! Oh, and it ejects our units? It's a little awkward, but I guess it'll do. Hello, Tomras. I have now achieved my goal of liberating this city. I would like this. Yeah, I'm sure you're happy. And all of your gold. Excellent. And all your luxury resources. And that's literally it. Wait. And you'll give me Kuloba. So you have another city somewhere. Akron, Neapolis, Solokha, and Isaac. So the 2 northern cities, the 2 southern cities. The size 2 city, off in the middle of nowhere. All your luxuries and all your... You must have another city somewhere. I don't think it's in the way. Accept deal. Humble Quill, not asking for much. That's right. I only want everything. Thank you, friend. See? She appreciates that I'm so kind.
Thanks for keeping the peace on the continent. Bully for you.
I did just liberate a city-state. Whoa. Is that why you like me? Because I liberated a city-state? I'm still denounced. I like peaceful civs on his continent. I'm peaceful! He still doesn't like my warmongering, and he is, again, this is not his current mood. This is accruing over time. So we're still getting worse with him because it's negative, but I could CB him, because he did denounce me, which is kind of funny, and of course is something we're going to do. Of course we're going to declare war on him. Oh, Vicky just finished building the Forbidden City. Okay, so I guess that's fine. At least we only spent like 1 turn on it. So we still have war wariness, but it should go away pretty soon. I think it goes away 1 point every 2 turns, something like that. Just build a trade unit that's going to be okay. We do need a spy. Arena is still just local. You're actually going to go shrine, temple, etc., etc. What is this? Capital of Brussels has been captured by Russia. But that's misleading! I blame the mainstream media for trying to say something as crazy as that. I did not capture the capital of Brussels. I have liberated Brussels. So what's our envoy status over here? 4. Now I wonder if that's left over from before, or did I get a bunch for liberating it? Does it just set you to 4? Like, what's the deal there? America's got more, because it's still the suzerain of... Wait. I remember this happening before. This happened in the preview version. I couldn't talk to the city-state because I had liberated it. Let's give it a turn and see what happens. Yeah, it's showing me Nan Madol over here. Is Brussels in the list? Not as yet. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to do a quick save before we hit next turn, just in case there's a horrible weird crash or something. Okay. Yes, Lighthouse? Yeah, you're close to your housing cap. I mean, you're not really growing right now. So let's do that. That's going to be fine all around. So where the hell is Scythia's other city? I mean, you still exist. Yeah. 109 warmongering penalty. Yeah, where the hell is our other city? One of you guys can probably see it, and I can't. Alright, so... You do have ancient walls, and that's something. And you're defended. You've got mountains, so America can't rush us that quickly over here, which is nice. Plus the river to really F up their movement. Still, you know what? I am going to go and get a medieval wall over here. Because maybe barbarians, maybe lots of things could cause some problems. Your job over here is going to be... How many builds you got left? Okay, 3. Yeah, you're going to go and pop this marsh. Grow the city a little bit. Which should now be able to grow. 31 turns, it'll lose size. And it set you to food focus now. And then when we build a farm here, it'll be slightly better as well. Okay. This builder... We've actually got enough time... Well, this is Brussels. I'm not improving Brussels. Neapolis, you've got your fish, crabs. All this is improved. Good. Issyk. Issyk could use a little bit of loving. In fact, here's what I'm thinking with Issyk. We've got a lot of money. I do have to upgrade. I better do this before we get to Enlightenment. We're going to upgrade you to a field cannon. Oh, Scorched Earth. That sounds like me. What I'm thinking is I'm going to chop the woods over here. It'll rush the production to the walls. And then we'll build an encampment right on this tile. We'll get there just in time to do it. You may as well get your promotion, I suppose. You get more combat strength versus city districts, which includes the city tile itself. That sounds pretty good.